Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. After this one game on the road, the Raptors will head back to Toronto. Things have really gone south on them. Over the course of the last 7 games, they've gone 1-6.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
Who doesn't love this stuff? What's beef? The stakes are a little higher. I mean, it should make it a very interesting matchup.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Big Daddy is out there with Big Daddy. Then there's the Professor. And it's the Beast. And it's the Kid. And at the guard position.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
And the NBA, with a long regular season, as we all know, are there things, Chris, that can make the season seem even longer or shorter for that matter?
Well, it depends. Are you losing? Are you winning? Are you not seeing eye to eye? That's when the season really can drag on. When you're winning, you know, like the cliche says, time flies. It's true.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's the Beast, and DeRozan sends it down. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. They retain possession. And Junior throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Professor passes to the Beast. Here's Big Daddy. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Hits it from three-point range.
And adding a three-point shot later in his career, DeRozan looking very comfortable on that one.
Passes it to Ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Well, Kevin, avoiding turnovers is always important, but he said it's doubly important when you play a team like this that really gets its fuel from transition and steals. We'll see if they can be careful and still push the envelope. Back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, play your game. Stick to what you do well. You don't try to force things. You know, you try to force them to adjust to what you're doing.
There's Ball with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 5 now.
It's critical that Ball keeps hitting his shot. It will only improve his confidence moving ahead.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
So Pittsburgh ends up going with a whole new group.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Force.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Pass to the Prophet. Shoots the 3. Traps in the tray.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Allen. On up the court.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Stripped away. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Raptors trail by 14. And they get it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second team foul.
The Raptors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside Matthews. Pulls it from 20, from downtown. That's good from Allen on the assist by Matthews. Allen's got 5 now.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And out of bounds as Pittsburgh gains possession. Pittsburgh leading by 15. Outside Matthews. From 13 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Now the pass to Drake.
Force foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Team foul. Shooting for Toronto. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And it's Pittsburgh looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked a fantastic night from long range so far. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, when you consider how Pittsburgh is doing, your thoughts?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
The defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. You've got the natural. Dub is out there with the eraser. Then it's Kemp, and it's the Beast in at the 3 spot. The natural, the pass to the Beast. Good on the 3-point shot. The Beast's got 7 points.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Tries from 10. Here's ABC. Boom, he jams it straight down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
And it'll be Pittsburgh with their first time out of the game here. Chris, congrats again on your call to the Hall of Fame. Not to put pressure on someone currently in the NBA, but does anyone out there now remind you of you back in the day?
Well, you know what, Kevin, I try not to look at it like that, but there are a lot of players that play the same position in which I love how they play. I love how Embiid plays. I see similarities. My man Jokic, I definitely see some similarities in the way that he passed. I tried to make sure that we were point forwards. But I tell you what, instead of seeing similarities in anyone, I tell you what, I'm a fan of all the big fellas because they flat out got a camp.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Dub, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. Dub's got his first basket of the night. Pittsburgh leading by 9. Outside ball. Knocked away. The kid passes to Big Daddy. Here's Lee. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
He rifled that one in from distance. The professor's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Raptors ball.
There's 1:47 left to play here in the second quarter. Fires, high post, and the shot is good. The Pittsburgh League has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from the kid.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Now, here's Ball. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Well, he doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not? I mean, pull up and bury the 3 in transition.
Now, a timeout called by Pittsburgh.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
So Pittsburgh going with almost an entire new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Duncan. ADC comes in for Lee. The Prophets checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Matthews in for Ball. And then for Toronto, Kemp's checked in for Big Daddy. The Beast comes in for Dub. The Erasers subbed in for the Professor. The Natural, he's checked in for the Raptors. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's the Beast, and Junior throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure, they're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
And their turnovers a big problem right now. It's why they've lost this lead.
50 seconds left in the first half. Kemp passes to Bow Wow. Tipped away. Matthews with the steal. Now, here's Ball. He's got 8, and they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And sometimes you think maybe they're just getting a little too comfortable with the lead, maybe a bit too casual this quarter.
The Natural, the pass to Drake. And again, Toronto with the triple.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Here's Matthews, and it's Matthews with the jam.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Raptors. They're up by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime.